Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys our full daily routine from morning until night. If you are new, welcome. My name is Allie. I have a 2-year-old daughter named Everly and a 6-month-old son named Truett. But now that I have 2 kids, I get a lot of questions asking how I do everything when it comes to nap time, meal time, bath time, and everything in between. So I thought instead of replying to everyone's comments, I would just make an entire video dedicated to that. But this video is super raw and real. I literally just filmed our day exactly how we went about it. So the first thing in the morning, I make breakfast, and while I'm doing that, I will turn on cartoons for Everly. And then I'll grab a few toys for Truett. I keep this basket down here that I keep a few of his toys in. Truett is at that stage where he wants to grab everything and throw everything and put everything in his mouth. But he is so close to crawling now. He'll get up on all fours and start rocking back and forth. So I know it's any day now that he's gonna be all over the place. So I've been having to be extra cautious about what I leave out. Usually the night before, I will start a load of dirty dishes. That way I'll have fresh dishes for the day. But today was Monday. Wow, how many times can I say day? And the previous night before, we had gone out, so I didn't have enough dirty dishes to actually start a load. So I'm just putting away the few dishes that I had. Truett started to get fussy, so I switched him over to his jumper. He absolutely loves this jumper. This is probably a top baby must-have for me. He loves that he's able to jump and spin around in it and just kind of see everything that's going on. And now it is time for my favorite part of the morning, and that is my morning cup of coffee. I normally have a Keurig, but for some reason it just kind of went kaput and I can't get it to work anymore. So I went to Target and I picked up this Mr. Coffee maker. It's just the mini size and I've actually been loving it. I've been preferring it over my Keurig, surprisingly. But now what I love to do is cuddle up with Everly. I noticed that if I take time in the morning just to love on her, it really changes her entire mood. Her love language is definitely physical touch, so I have to make sure that I get my snuggles in with my girl. And if you guys have been here for a while, you know my all-time favorite breakfast is oatmeal with peanut butter. It's my ride or die. Everly isn't super big on breakfast. I'll always make it and she never eats it. Every once in a while she'll see me eat and she'll want to have some, but I don't ever force her. She usually just prefers milk or juice in the mornings. After breakfast, it's playtime before Truett's nap. I have been loving this timer from Lovery. I'll tell Everly, I'll say, okay, we have 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever time I set it to, and that's the time she has to play. And then once the timer goes up, that's when mommy has to do whatever she needs to do. So if you guys are having a hard time finding balance between playtime and cleaning or doing whatever else you need to do, I would really try a timer. It has made a world of a difference for us. That way I know that I'm getting time in playing with them, but I'm also getting things done that I need to get done as well. Mom guilt is such a real thing. I have struggled with this from day one, but it's all about trying to find that balance and also giving yourself grace and knowing that you're only one person, and as long as your kids are happy and loved, you are doing a wonderful job. But now in between 9 and 9:30, it's time to put Truett down for his first nap. It just depends on when he wakes up. Usually he wakes up in between 7 to 7:30. But for nap time, I just put him in a sleep sack with his Owlet sock. Truett isn't super into his binky. Every once in a while he'll take it. He is totally the opposite of Everly when it comes to this. She loved her binky from day one. He definitely prefers the real deal. This kid would nurse all night long, and not gonna lie, most nights this is kind of how it seems to go. And usually before I put him down, I will rock him and nurse him. He always seems to have a better nap when he has a full belly. And Everly is usually acting crazy at this point, running around. In a perfect world, she would stay in her room and play, but that's just not reality. Truett is now at the stage when nursing, he gets very easily distracted. So any slight noise will cause him to pop off, and then we have to readjust. And if you can imagine, having a toddler is very distracting, so we do a lot of readjusting. We thankfully wore Truett out enough and he went right to sleep. And I ended up giving Everly her iPad because she was just being way too hyper. I like to give Everly baths during the day, especially during Truett's nap, because that way it gives me a second to get myself ready. If you guys didn't know, I am a certified makeup artist, so before I had kids, I was the type to do a full face every day, and I absolutely love doing makeup, but I do not have time to do a full face of makeup every day. So this is just kind of my quick little mommy routine if I am going to get ready. And for my foundation, I have been mixing this e.l.f. Camo CC Cream and Morphe foundation. It gives a full coverage without looking full coverage and not feeling cakey. I hate foundations that feel cakey on my face, but a little bit goes a long way. Then I've been mixing these two e.l.f. concealers. The reason that I like mixing foundations and concealers is because I do use self-tan. And so I usually have a shade that is too dark for me and then a shade that is too light, and that way I'm able to mix the shades to exactly whatever my skin is doing that day. Oh, and if you guys are curious what was going on, Everly kept trying to get out of the bath, so I kept having to put her back in. now it is time to brush Everly's teeth. Look how stinking cute this stool is. Which brings me to today's sponsor. Thank you so much, Emerging Greens, for sponsoring today's video. If you guys don't know what Emerging Greens is, they are a company that sells household products. Their mission is to replace household products with sustainable and recycled material. And currently, 70% of all their products are from sustainable and recycled sources. I was on the hunt for a cute stool to keep in Everly's bathroom, and when they reached out, it was literally meant to be. They not only have this adorable stool, but they have so many other cute products as well. They have this swing that is absolutely to die for. You guys definitely need to check them out. They sell off Amazon and they also have their own website. I will make sure to link both below. But I just love working with companies that genuinely care. They are a newer company. They are founded in 2020 and they are based in Singapore. But thank you so much, Emerging Greens, for working with me on today's video. But after I finished my makeup and getting Everly out of the bath, Mr. Truitt woke up and he did so good letting us get a few things done, and he was so happy too. I put him on his Lovery playmat while I finished getting ready. Since Everly didn't eat breakfast, she was hungry at this point, so I let her have some goldfish and her iPad while I finished getting ready. And then I read Truitt a few books before it was time for lunch. For lunch, I made Everly her favorite Annie's mac and cheese and some cucumbers, and then for Truitt, I made him some bananas, which now that he's 6 months, we have been starting him on some foods. Stay tuned for that video because I filmed Truitt's first week starting foods, exactly what I gave him, how I prepared everything, and just how we exactly went about it. So definitely stay tuned for that video. And also, it's probably going to be one of the cutest videos I have ever put up. After lunch, it is time for nap time, and this nap time I will lay with them. This is where I get my work done online. I will edit videos, catch up on emails, and do some different stuff for Instagram. I just find that it works out better when I lay down with them because they sleep a lot better and I'm able to get more work done. But I find it really hard getting them both down at the same time. So I'll let Everly have her iPad while I put Truitt to sleep, and then I'll put Everly to sleep. But this is also where I do my Walmart pickup order. I usually do 2 meals a week, and then we'll eat leftovers or we'll go out, or my mom will usually cook. But this week I was doing chicken noodle soup and tacos. Truitt usually wakes up before Everly and she'll sleep another hour or so, and this is where I'll get some things done around the house. I'll usually clean up lunch or just do whatever else needs to be done before she wakes up. Everly usually wakes up around 3, and then it's time for snack time. And while I'm preparing snacks, I'll usually have some sort of activity set out on the table. It's usually coloring or painting or Play-Doh. We did Play-Doh today and she absolutely loves Play-Doh. She will play with this for a good while. For snack, I am just steaming some broccoli. I get these steamable bags from Walmart. They're just $1 a piece, and I usually get like 3 bags a week. Her favorite right now are broccoli, cucumbers, and carrots. That's when it comes to vegetables, of course. Don't let me fool you. This kid definitely loves chips and candy and all the French fries. But any moment I can, while the kids are content, I will fold laundry. So while she was eating her snack, I was able to get a load of towels done. Y'all, laundry is what kicks me in the butt. I feel like no matter how much laundry I do, I am always behind, and it is always something that is lingering over my head as something that I need to get done. for dinner, Everly had chicken and rice and some potato chips. And then after that, before TJ got home, we just played. Daddy brought cooler food than Mommy made, apparently.
I'm hungry, Daddy.
The coffee.
I want to drink it.
Okay, here's your drink.
Chew it in the
And then there.
Chew it in the bathtub. Yeah. But here I am now just giving Truett a bath. I really decided she wanted to help, and I didn't realize she was standing in front of the camera this scene. But she just helped me wash his hair and get him all nice and clean. I do my best to tidy up the house every night. That way, when we wake up for the next day, the house is all nice and tidy. I find that if I wake up to a messy house, it just makes me more stressed, which makes the whole day more stressed. It really just gives us a nice fresh start for the next day. I usually have Everly help me clean in the playroom, but tonight she was having lots of big feelings, so we just kind of passed on that. I can't remember what she was fussing about, but I think she was just getting tired. And then after I cleaned the playroom, I got Truett down. Since True is the first one to go to sleep, and since we all sleep in the same room, I will put a blanket over half of his pack and play. That way it shields from the TV light. And since also we are still awake and in the room to watch him, I will put a blanket over top of him. And then before we go to sleep, I will take both blankets off. This is definitely one of my favorite parts of the night, is where both kids are ready for bed. I love to come downstairs and fold more laundry and watch YouTube or Netflix or whatever I'm in the mood for. But let me know if you guys have any questions regarding our routine, or if you guys have any recommendations for future videos. But that concludes today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.